Totwati. Hello girls, how are you? This is our math revision sheet for this semester. This is the final revision sheet. Okay, we will start with the metric units, and as we said before, that it starts with kilo, hecto, deca, unit, dc, centi, milli, and to help you memorize them by heart, by sequence, we put this a sentence for you. King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk. King is kilo, Henry hecto, doesn't deca, usually is the unit. Drink is dc, chocolate is centi, and milk is milli. And here for the unit, we said that the unit might be meter or gram or liter. So when the unit is meter, we will say kilometer, centimeter, millimeter. When the unit is gram, we're gonna say kilogram, milligram. When the unit is liter, we will say kiloliter, milliliter, and so on. So the word unit can be substituted with another unit. Okay, so if we started with the first question in the revision sheet, this is chapter 8, lesson 4, metric units of length. Well, the metric, the thickness of a dime is about the thickness of a dime, the quarter or the half real is about 1 millimeter. The thickness of it, not the length, the thickness of the dime is about 1 millimeter. The width of a fingernail is about 1 centimeter. Look at your finger, the fingernail here, the width from here to here is about 1 centimeter from here to here. And the length of the block city is about the block of the city is about 1 kilometers, and the length from the ground to the doorknob, you know, from the ground to the doorknob, this is the door, and this is the knob of the door where you open the door from. The distance from the ground here to the doorknob is about 1 meter. Okay, now complete the conversion table here. 1/4 of a kilometer, how many meters are they? Well, you are going to multiply it by 1,000. So quarter by 1,000 means what is the quarter of the 1,000? Well, simply, this is the 1,000. If I cut the 1,000 into 2 halves, I will have here 500, and I will have here 500. And if I cut each one into half also, I will cut this one into half, I will get 250 for each quarter. So this part here is called a quarter, which equals 250. Okay, and as you can see here, 1 you multiply it by 1,000, you got 1,000. 5 you multiply it by 1,000, you get 1,000. 7 multiplied by 1,000, you will get 7,000. But when you multiply the half by 1,000, what is the half of 1,000? Yes, it is 500. So 7.5 is 7,500 meters. Finally, you're gonna multiply the 12 by 1,000. It's 12,000. That's it. Okay, now from centimeters to millimeters, you're gonna multiply by 10. So what is the half of the 10? Half of 10 is 5. Well, 1 times 10 is 10, 4 times 10 is 40, 8.5 times 10, well, 8 times 10 is 80, and the half of the 10 is 5, so 8 plus 5, 80 plus 5 is 85. Okay, this is how to think about it. And finally, 20 centimeters multiplied by 10, you will get 200 what? millimeters. Okay, look at the second question here. Danielle walked 1 kilometers and 215 meters from school to home. How many meters did Danielle walk? How many meters did he walk? So here are meters, but I have 1 kilometer. So you are gonna say, well, 1 kilometer equals 1000 meter. Okay, so when you want to calculate all the distance that she walked or he walked, you will say 1000 plus 215, which is this number. It will equal 1215 meters. This is the distance that Danielle walked to home. Okay, now go to the second page. We're gonna convert metric unit of mass also. Well, the mass of a book is about 1 kilogram. So 1 kilogram is about your book. Let's say you're reading Street book. The mass of the paper clip is about 1 gram. So when I say 1 gram, what you're gonna think about is the paper clip. When I say kilogram, think about your book. When I say milligram, think about a grain of salt, just this grain. These grains of salt are, each one is about 1 milligram. Okay, so as we said before, when you convert from kilogram to gram, you're gonna multiply by 1000. Remember the scale up there. Here we go. From kilogram to gram, how many jumps? 1, 2, 3. So you'll multiply by 1000. That's the rule. So let's go back here. The kilogram, how many grams? Yes, multiplied by just by 1000, and so on. Here you're gonna multiply each one by 1000 simply. This one is 6000, while this one is 12,000. And finally, this one is 25,000. Okay. Here also we have Luna bought a package that has a mass of 2 kilograms and 115 grams. 2 kilograms and 115 grams. Okay, what is the mass of the package in grams? Well, you will say, well, 2 kilograms equals, yes, 2,000 grams, because you're going to multiply 2 by 1000, which equals 2000 grams. So to know what is the mass of the package in grams, you will say 2000, which is this, plus the 115 grams that you already have. 115 equals, yes, 2115 grams. Yes, that's it. Okay. Now, then we still have here the metric unit of capacity. We're gonna do the same thing. But you have to know 1 milliliter is about the eyedropper, and 1 liter is about water that can a water bottle hold. So complete the conversion table here. You're gonna multiply this by 1000, you will get these numbers. Okay, what are you gonna multiply the 1000 by to get 250? Well, we just did that here. We said, what was the number the fraction that you multiplied by to have the 250? Yes, it was 1 over 4. Remember how to do this. We said, okay, 500 here is the half of the 1000. If you cut the 500 into 2 halves, each one is going to be 250. Well, what is this fraction here? This fraction here is what? 1 over 4. So 1 over 4 of a liter is 250 milliliters. Half of the 1000 or half of the liter is 5000. Here's the same thing. 16 multiplied by 1000 is 16,000. And finally, 32 multiplied by 1000 is 32,000. That's all of what you're gonna do while you're solving. Okay, problem solving, question B. In a family's refrigerator, there are 2 liters of milk. Okay, Dad drank 1 liter and 300 milliliters of milk at breakfast, mashallah. How much milk is left? Think. The refrigerator has 2 liters of milk. Dad drank 1 liter and 300 milliliters. Okay, you will say, at the beginning we had 2 liters, which equals 2000 milliliters. Okay, then Dad drank 1 liter and 300 milliliters. What is 100 liter and 300 milliliters? Well, we will say Dad drank 1000 milliliter and 300 milliliter, which equals 1300 milliliters. So what is left then from the 2000 milliliters? We will say 2000 milliliters minus 1300 milliliters. You will get what left, which is 700 milliliters left. Okay, this is all for today's revision, which is we revised the metric units of length, mass, and capacity in chapter 8. Tomorrow, inshallah, we are going to complete the rest of what we can finish from the revision sheet. Thanks for watching.